In my orifice?
In my orifice.
In my orifice.
No, that still wouldn't make. Okay, whatever.
My
Link
Lemmy.
my itchy orifice.
Please don't question my English.
Link
or my alphabet.
Link Lemmy.
Link Lemmy.
Where's
You
your
can't
buddy?
even spoonerism these names.
But yeah, the lemming coming
Where
out.
the fuck did the Mecha Koopa go? Oh, there it is.
He's chilling.
Yeah, the lemming coming out from that game 1. This is how he beat Element the last time, just starting off with the lemming.
But don't you guys?
He usually
think it's
starts out with Bowser Jr. and only pulls up the lemming if he really feels like he needs it. But
emergency Lemmy.
Emergency Lemmy.
You guys, don't you think if the camera follows the can for Duck Hunt, it should
dude,
follow
that's
the
the
Mega
most
Koopa
retarded
for Bowser Jr.
thing.
too?
It's the most retarded thing ever. Like that it follows the
pick-
camera.
Pick one or the other. If you're not gonna follow it for the Mecha Koopa, don't follow it for the
Nice
can
tomahawk
either.
from Lorenzo.
Yeah.
Throwing him off stage. No edge guard.
All right, but Matt using like one thing that Matt is really good at, and why he's like such a good Bowser Jr. and Lemming player, is that he knows like when to use side B. Like he knows like when you're gonna feel
I really
comfortable
like that
and when
boomerang.
you're gonna
Yeah,
leave.
he practices a lot in real life by killing animals on the street.
Oh yeah, like
What?
he's got his like he got his little cart. Practices on the neighborhood squirrels.
Yeah.
And Element gonna try not to be run over like
Yes.
that.
Element does not own a real sword, so you know his link practice is not as.
Element owns a real sword.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I own a sword.
Oh shit! Never
seen
mind.
it.
That's why Element's.
I own 2 swords actually.
Weeaboo?
No,
He dual wield.
I own 2 guns.
you know,
Ooh, actually-
I think I would lose that.
My grandpa owns a
Zoner.
sword. He keeps it
Zoner
in the
from-
ass.
What kind of sword?
I have no idea. He got it from some guy in New York.
Oh, now I would
what I get.
expect to get a sword.
He also used to keep a lead pipe wrapped in what's it called? Hardtack. That shelf got fucked. And I forgot.
Anyways, Element off stage, like getting clipped by that Mega Koopa, cost him the stock.
Missing the bomb jump.
But at relatively high percent for anything that's raw from Element to kill. Yeah, but fighting it's going to be the real problem because like when Matt has a lead, like he can play like as tricky as he really wants.
My favorite thing about watching Matt is his mix-up game is very strong. And he's really good at recognizing situations and setting up for favorable situations.
Yeah, and like Bowser Jr. is like a very visually goofy character, and like sometimes it's hard to like.
You know
tell,
the
like,
goofiest character
But the
visually
thing
in this
is,
game is?
at heart,
because
he
of
is
you,
a
I know
Mario.
this, Shepard.
He is a Mario
Carol's
character, meaning that he will combo you to like a million percent.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it's like hard to like tell like how good the decisions that he's making actually are.
Yeah.
If you analyze it, you can definitely see his decision making.
It's weird. People like don't have the experience. Luckily, I'm getting experience since he's been here for quite a while. Get good matches like this one where Element's keeping it relatively close.
So one thing I've noticed in terms of interactions with Bowser Jr.'s side B, arrows don't work if they're on the descending arc, but the boomerang will because the way it hits the head. Oh my!
Gets clipped, gonna take a lot of damage there, but he's gonna
What?
get back.
Whoa.
He tried to
Hey.
read
He had
that.
not a
had
great-
jump read.
That like meant to
I appreciate
be
it.
grounded,
Like,
or,
definitely-
I respect it. He
No, I
didn't
think
get
he
punished for
definitely
it.
went
I would have liked to see a better punish from Matt, but it's the match.
Ooh, nice back air. Link's back air is one of the most satisfying moves in the game for me.
It's a funny move.
It's a
Love it.
It's weird to get hit by because it looks like he's barely moving his feet, but you still get kicked.
No jump.
yeah. He's gonna get him once again. Like, and you know, like that's one of the things that like
Link's snare in real life.
the Link players like need to try to avoid at all costs. Like keeping your jump, like even if it's going to like. If he's gonna like threaten with moves, like you just have to keep that jump no matter what.
Jeffrey, do you know the zero step up there?
Japanese, yeah.
Guro? He's like one of like the 500 Japanese years.
Even game,
Just-
last stock,
okay,
neutral.
he's pretty good. Like he's
What's the second best one next to Coco? Is Coco better
the
than
like the top, or at least the most recognizable Xerxes from Japan are like Choco, obviously, Shiki, and now this guy Kuro.
I haven't seen much of
Enough,
Shiki
right?
in this game.
Edge guard situation from Lorenzo. This could be it if he does it right. Matt's able to reset neutral.
That has stage control.
Stage
I never.
control. And
Catch on the roll, and he's gonna get the Koopa Doop. I don't even know what he called it.
I'm really good at.
Oh.
Oh!
No!
What's he doing?
Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
fine.
no, what the hell? Is it? Where did Element go, man?
Element was dead, I think. I don't know. The Boopadoop.
Doop that's not what it's called, but that's I
Wait,
have
is
no
that
idea.
game
I have
one?
no idea what it
I
was.
was game
But
one.
Oh, that's so
I'll
long.
call it the. I'm only good at naming Rob Tech
why?
because I named them all off of like like I call it when you're stuck between down tilt and the gyro, the gulag. And whenever he's doing like gyro forwarder, it's the internment camp.
Internment
Yeah.
camp.
Oh boy.
That was sick.
Oh,
Zane
God.
is nice. Anyway, game
All
2.
right, trying to
Matt
watch
versus
2
Ella.
streams and as well as commentate this stream that is being brought to you, lovely viewers.
Lovely. The
What is this? Losers quarters?
sex particles are fan
Should be, yeah. But yeah, elements. Goes to Unova a lot when like every like he is like
He does like
whenever he
this
has counterpick stuff, he does really like the stage. Don't exactly know why, he's just really comfortable here. So.
I mean, they're like, oh my god. If you like a stage, you need to like, you don't. It doesn't need to be fantastic for your character. Like you said, comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, comfortableness.
Speaking of comfortableness, Element's looking very comfortable in this game. Has Matt's in a ledge trap situation right now, but he's still able to capitalize on a little bit of damage here and there, and the stop. Good stuff from Element. It really looked like Matt was able to like regain any sort of footing in like the last like 15-ish seconds of that stop. Ooh, but the Clown Car edge guard coming out. Gonna live though. He has a jump. Gonna make it back. Now we're gonna get hit by these jabs. There.
I'll tell you that you broke me, Jeffrey. I end almost every message in LoL now.
I'm glad that I've left a legacy.
Miguel left it on Jeffrey, and now Jeffrey's leaving it on you.
I mean, it's not like I'm gonna still talk in the Discord after I go through it. Alright, Element once again not gonna look to get hit by the jabs. Honestly, like in that sort of situation, I just want to take that stage.
Then again, I don't know.
I don't know how. I can't believe that worked.
Yeah,
That was cool.
yeah, but Matt just not able to get
Ooh, good
anything
there,
started
good there.
on Element, not able to like land any like raw kill move at this percent. And Element just picking up the pressure at both of the ledges. Like, I think like one thing that I noticed like why he would like the stage is that he's really good at like covering like the higher-ish platforms closer to the ledge compared to like PS2, for example.
Regardless, Matt's patience and disadvantage there. He's able to take the stock off the or the shielded up the end.
If there's anything that I think is like a sign of like the X factor of like that separates you from like regular mid-level players and like actual good mid-level players is like your ability to not panic and
It was
disadvantage.
amazing. One of my favorite sets of stuff. They just took
Oh my god! That was a
Just
little hard.
traveled into the other. That was wild. Link held his sword up,
I don't
the
know how much
boomerang,
that
was
got
hot.
with the assist.
that was a great set.
But Element finding himself up the higher stock in this match.
That's got a
Very, very good. Harry's coming out as
I
well.
almost never watched
Uphill battle for Matt here.
I watch like top 8s and
He's taking everything like a champ.
stuff like that.
He's
I
the
don't
homie.
really usually watch pools at all.
Alright, you go first. Oh, actually, only one coming out from Matt.
He didn't have enough drift back.
Yeah, it's like I'm not really watching high level. Yeah.
Yeah, Element just really good at catching these
my.
attempted side Bs and like very uncharacteristic for Matt to like just get swatted out of the air like that. Usually he's very good at knowing when.
Link's a really good
Save.
character at doing that with
Oh, gets the interception on that, and that's actually going to be enough to take it.
nice.
It wasn't even a strong hit, which actually surprised me because it looked like he just like zoomed right into it.
The thing about Link when it comes to air-to-airing other characters, that Nair is no joke. We all know.
Yeah, we all know. Like,
And Bear's huge.
DLC.
Bear's huge. The horizontal hitbox
Ooh,
is
the
on.
catch.
Oh my, that was the hip up there. That was
Element
One.
evening it up.
Loses it, that's a flag, yeah?
Yeah, if it's loses quarters, then it is.
Would you mind checking Ian Castle?
Right, but Element looking really, really good that game. But let's see what Matt has up his sleeve. Maybe going back to the same stage, possibly.
I
don't really
Matt, I don't want to give him any hints.
Yeah, I don't.
He does.
Smash.
I like
I'm
this.
actually kind of surprised because like every set that like I've ever seen him play, like always like preferred like the sort of bigger stages, but I guess in this rule set you can
When you
up to
play a
ban all of them.
character like
Really
Bowser
want
Jr.,
to.
And he was kind of getting like walled out last game. I think he wants a smaller stage where he can
Yes.
have more flexibility. Not more flexibility. He can
That's
force,
exactly what
he
I
can
was
force
thinking.
Lorenzo to like deal with his mix-ups more.
Yes. Because obviously, Bowser Jr. is not really exactly like a zoning character, but he does like to have his space. But against other zoning characters, I would say that it's probably more beneficial depending on the matchup. Baseball.
I guess out of both of these characters, the one who would like want more space would be Link, but like with a stage like this, he has like less effective room to utilize all of his tools compared to Bowser Jr., who's kind of good at like covering that. Covering that ledge with an F smash.
And we see the effects of that right now.
Nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Alright, he's gonna start off with the up airs once again,
Oh
getting
my god, 59%, 68,
counting more. One more.
77.
Maybe a few
oh my
more?
God, he's doing it. Nah.
And that was a very quick
Yeah.
76%.
Bowser Jr. with the potential to just explode, literally.
He's a Mario character. All Mario characters do this.
Oh my.
Matt taking a gigantic lead,
Ooh, actually beating out the fair with the Nair.
having
He's
only
gonna go up.
35. So gaining a little bit of momentum here. What he needs.
Alright, he's got to look to capitalize, but he's got to go to the other side. I guess that's another benefit for
I
like this
I like throwing the
short
bomb
stage.
there. It was really nice.
Yeah, doesn't want walls. That was a problem.
Yeah, doesn't want walls, doesn't want that mix. He wants that mix up of going underneath the stage, which can be pretty good at say like a Link who's like trying to set up the bomb at ledge, because like that's a really good setup because like it's just a bouncing hitbox, but it's not on that side.
Link's also not particularly fast. He's definitely not slow. So it can be tough for him to get to the other side and have a proper ledge trap.
All right, and drive by coming out, almost killing. Okay, good.
Element being like a raccoon narrowly escaping death.
This is in fact winner
Whoa.
semis.
Winner semis.
Winner 7.
It's specified. There.
Sorry, we thought both of
So
these.
Element down over an entire stock. That's in a very good position there. He may be getting like edge guarded, but you know.
Man,
God, he's still
smart
gonna
using the bomb. Oh, okay, he's gonna get the combo
He's
card back.
fine.
Oh, but he's gonna have normal resources, but he's still alive. That actually, why he's still alive? I'm so surprised he lived that because like he was out of the cart too, so he's not like
Yeah.
even like he. I mean, I guess
Well, he
that
could
would,
up it. He couldn't side beat.
I'm just surprised he didn't straight up kill.
Yeah.
Second by Knockman G. Congratulations on graduating.
Bye.
I lost to him in bracket.
Melee.
Yeah. I like Melee. I'm
Congratulations.
back on it.
I like me.
Anyways, what the
180 to
heck?
190.
Why are both of these players approaching 200%?
So Element, you know,
Stocks
down.
are evened up.
Oh,
Despite being at 190,
Element's got the super rage on deck.
Lorenzo has gotten a lot off this.
Yeah,
off this
I'm
stock.
actually realizing like Bowser Jr. If you're not going off stage, it's hard to find a kill. But now Matt has a situation where he can definitely find something.
One thing that's like really good about Link that a lot of people like I guess don't talk about is that no matter if he's like in the lead or losing, like his general game plan stays the same
Yes.
because it's generally really safe to not get hit by like anything that's like it's gonna kill you. And that's why like
Oh,
you see
shit.
him like live to like these super high percents.
That bomb looks so
Absolutely.
genius to me. I don't even know why.
And like he's got amazing get off me tools.
And just like that, like he's getting Matt to like a pretty
I could easily
like
die.
respectable
Yeah, honestly, it's
set here.
even.
A forward smash.
This is
would- Thanks, goodbye.
Goodbye.
But still, a much better position than he was. Like,
Yeah, I imagine like that, like Matt would have like at least like taken the saga like sub like 40 or something, but here he is at 99. Definitely doable for Element to be is able to find these openings.
yes. Oh
Oh,
shit.
but Mac Kuba gonna find an opening for Mac here.
Matt using a lot more pistol projectiles this stock, realizing that dueling,
Ooh.
getting close to Link.
Oh,
was
he
not
actually got
working
past
out.
that. I thought for sure he was gonna get scooped.
Double pivot whiffs. I like that.
Alright, he's gonna make back to ledge. Really smart by Matt.
Boomerang coming back.
You know,
You guys just ever like randomly feel your pulse in a part of your body for like a second and it goes away?
Yes.
yes.
Because like my cheek just pulsed. I did not enjoy it.
It's below ledge.
It's the ledge, and Matt gonna go up 2-1 in the set. Courtesy of that clown car explosion.
Okay, not that.
Strides. I forgot about strides.
Holy
my god.
Oh, that peaked the mic. Did you see that?
Apologies for anybody listening with headphones.
I don't apologize. You should be more conscious about your headphone usage.
We've been peaking the mic this entire time.
Yeah.
Oh, we
They should be used to this.
We have been screeching like monkeys. If you have your volume to the max,
Yo.
you're
But we're gonna get the counterpick to
love this
Congo Falls
game.
Battlefield.
Makes monkey noises.
he is a monkey.
It's
yeah.
so funny too.
Yeah. Element's a big fan of the Congo Falls aesthetic.
Matt's
Go
a big
here
fan
lot.
of this song.
And Sticker Bush Symphony, of course, the
best
classic.
song.
One
Are
for-
you one of those people who likes this remix? Because I love this remix.
I prefer the original, and this one is catchy. So yeah, like you can't really go wrong.
They both sound different.
Yeah, they're different.
They're
I like the
drastically
original.
different, but like I like the original a bit better.
Me
I
too.
think this one is like better for like fighting, obviously,
Yeah.
because like the original is like very like soothing.
Yeah.
Music counterpicks are like so real though. Like if you're not fighting to like a good song or a song that you like, it can be like really hard.
Dude, I'm
or
so
like
sad.
it
Boomerang
can mess
helped
you
him out
up.
of that situation really nicely.
I'm so sad that there's no Kirby stages that are legal by default unless you go on like FDU Battlefield. Because I think the Kirby music is god tier. in this game.
Kirby music is god tier in this game. They got a lot of good songs. They got, I think they added a remix of like City Trial from Kirby
Yeah.
Arrowhead. That one's super good.
Wait, they did?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They added
it's fire.
Crown from Return to Dreamland. That's another good one. They added a few of them from the DS games, or the 3DS games rather.
Fatal Balloons and Moonlight, whatever it's called, is one of my favorites.
Oh, I don't know what happened. I think he
Bomb
just
jump.
messed up his
What's the-
bomb
what's the
recovery.
bomb jump?
Well, hopefully it
Just
won't.
realize what that logo is. Mango birthday bash.
Let's go, Mango. Born on the
Mango.
born on the day of Smash Ultimate's anniversary,
Oh,
maybe.
nice.
Really?
I don't even know if it's today's his birthday, but he's having the tournament on his birthday. So,
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Mango.
right, but
Smash Ultimate's like was December 9th, right?
December 7th.
Oh, today.
yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Wow.
It was the week before finals started, I remember, and I'm like, oh god, fuck.
We were all fun.
I remember going to my playing with you guys for a little bit, like at midnight, going to sleep, going to my class, coming back, and there were people there who still had not gone to
Yeah,
sleep
yeah,
or
yeah.
left like the room.
I was one of
Bobby
them.
and
Yeah,
Josh.
you-
and
Bobby went to
Josh.
class and then came back.
I think I might have gone to sleep for like a short period of time. I forget. but, like,
I went back to our room, I slept the night, he came back the morning. And then slept during
yeah,
the day.
yeah.
He came
But there were
back.
some people who didn't even do that. Like,
Yeah.
literally through the night.
See, Elvin
I
tried to like
slept,
use
I
the
went
grab
to
armor
class,
to
I came and
like
I'm
catch
like,
the
Yeah, and he
ball,
stood there.
but then he just
Yeah.
stood there.
I was like,
Anyway,
I wasn't ready for that either. Are you?
I mean, that just looked funny. I think
I know.
I think it's out of a jump. I think you're gonna have to use the bomb here. Yeah, and
Oh,
once
he did
again-
it wrong.
Yeah, once
Yeah.
again, going to go
Not
the
getting
long
his
way.
bomb jumps today. I'd really like to see that he.
That was like in the Paulo. I kind of missed the Paulo.
Oh, wait, he's gonna even it up either
Dead
way.
even.
I mean,
Potential
it's
last
kind of
spot
biased
for
for
Lorenzo.
himself,
See if
but
he
I
can
like,
even it up in game 5 situation.
Let's see if he can get his music power up on deck.
Getting
You know
the
what?
parry.
If I like get a
Nice,
setup,
they
I'm
should
pretty
just do it again anyway because it's that
Aw.
move.
I don't see you enough, Chris.
no, it's sad. I mean, it's not really. It is
and finding a
somewhat
few of these
my
side
fault
Bs
if I,
here
like,
in
could
this
show
last
up
stock.
more, but, like,
Wait, he jumps right into the Mecha
Resetting the
Koopa.
situation with the
So
Mecha
many
Koopa.
people
That's
that I
really
just-
good.
Oh, he's out of a
for
jump.
Edward.
He's gonna. That's gonna be
Got it.
it.
Breaks.
Yeah.
I
What I
Right,
really liked on
I'm
that
not gonna
stock
check
was,
Discord.
did you
my
see
phone
how
won't do it.
instead of
I'm not
going
gonna
for more
Except, like,
uppers
like,
and getting more damage, he
sat at
reset the
home,
situation by
like,
setting on a Mecha Koopa.
watched
And then that gave him the edge guard that
He
took the
did
set.
nothing the
You
whole
know,
game.
like
It was fantastic.
I think, like I think